Oh, it's been a long time. Hey everybody, finally back for another Let's Play. Today, Sam Morgan here. I know, you never heard my voice before, it seems like. It's been so long. But, I'm revisiting an old Let's Play I never finished. We're talking an old Let's Play of a game that no one's really ever Let's Played to completion. Battleship Thunder, released in 2000. Very obscure game. But it's a very decent game. It's actually very fun. We're running this on a Windows XP machine. This is, like, well, a virtual machine. But that's all besides the point. There's two modes. There's Classic Battleship, which is just Battleship. Well, we might show that later, but the main focus of this Let's Play is going to be on Arcade mode. Which is a story mode without the story, if that makes any sense. I'll explain how the game works once we get into it, if you haven't seen it before. If you have seen it before, well, awesome. It's a really good game, and if you can play it, I do recommend it, but it is tough to get running on because it will not work on Windows 10 or Windows 8. You have to run on Windows 7 or below. But without further ado, let's get into Battleship Thunder's first mission, Anchors Aweigh. Alright, so the first mission is to rescue 5 life rafts to open the exit. Now, I'm actually turning down the audio real quick. So, this is Battleship. The main thing, there's different goals in each level, but there are main mechanics. The controls, you move with the arrow keys, shoot with all 4 WASD keys. You can shoot in all 4 directions at any time. You have a health bar, you'll take damage when shot. You have lives. The main collectible in this game is life rafts. There are a certain number in each level. And I forget if it tracks the completion of them, but you can get extras for getting all of them. There's rewards for it. Stuff like that. So for this mission, we only need to get 5 total, but we can get more if we so desire to. You can see there are turrets firing at us. Those are one of many enemies. There's multi-fire turrets. There's also ones that will just do one shot. There's small boats that will attack you. There's also a bunch of different kinds of boats. And the flag on the right of the screen keeps track of how many total life rafts you have attained so far. So we only need one more, and we can finish the stage if we so desire, but we're not going to do that because there is a couple of extras you can get if you go the extra mile. There's another gate over here. You already saw the exit gate, which was to the left of us. Over here, there's an extra life and a health refill. We're going to get both of those, and also if you get all the life rafts in this stage, you will get another extra life, which will give us 5 going into mission 2. The way it works is if you die, which I'm sure you'll see eventually. I'm sure I'll die eventually. This isn't an easy game, so you'll see later. If you die, you'll restart exactly where you were. Which I'd say is a pretty good thing. Actually, I might die in a minute because I haven't played that one. It's been a while since I played this, but as I was saying, when you die, you start right where you were. I think I just triggered this twice. When you go around these, that will open the gate that's specified to it. And it also might trigger other things. For example, there are now extra enemies that weren't there before. They're new enemies that just spawned. I think that one might actually come to me. I think it would be strategic to just wait. Come here. But yeah. The way it works is you'll only... If you get a game over, you have to restart the level. You don't have to go back any extra levels. Okay, I am going to die. Great start. Mission 1 dying. I probably could have done that without dying, but we aren't going for perfect here, though. This is, like I said, a tough game. We should end this level with 4 lives. And also, that green stuff you saw around the ship, that was an invincibility barrier that you get for a short period after you die. This health thing would have been so much more helpful before. And I will say that the way I'm playing this does make it a little buggy. It is an old PC game. Some of the layering isn't correct. The water does not look how it usually does in the game. I might layer over in editing what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, we should have all the life rafts, and we should get the extra life by putting them all here. Yeah, we got all 12. It's relatively easy, this first one. And relatively short. And that's another thing. These missions get long. There's 20 in total in the whole game, which sounds not a lot, but some of them can go on for a while. That one took 4 or 5 minutes. This one will be a little longer. We need 18 or more to exit. Now, I'm not sure if I can actually get all this. In my testing, I actually did not. I missed one, so we'll see what happens here. But we need 18 to finish the stage. Or the mission. Doesn't really matter what we call it. So you can easily just destroy these turrets by using the side shot. That's the thing. The side shot, I think, is you can pretty easily see why it's better. You shoot 4 instead of just 1, and it takes longer to destroy something. You can get multiple hits. Yeah, you can see that one's actually aiming for me. There's also a map feature, but you won't need that very much until you get into the harder missions in the game. Alright, this is also a good time. So we just got a weapons upgrade, which makes our stuff more powerful, and the shield, which makes our health meter longer. So now we can take more damage. Alright, here's this. This is a fire turret. It'll shoot in 4 directions and occasionally spit fire at you. You want to destroy these things before that happens. There's also fire barrels there. If you fire at those or run into them, they'll create a sort of fire area that damages you. There's a way to put out your ship's fire, but we'll show that once we actually get put on fire. Right now, the toughest part of this area is killing this thing without getting these. It might be the best bet just to do this. Alright. Now, that does go away after a minute, so we're going to wait for that to go away so we can get that one life raft that's still there. It takes a minute, apparently. Maybe I have to go off screen. Off screen. Well, in the meantime, this is the map. You can hit the M button to put it fully on screen, which obscures your view, which is why you usually won't want to do it. And then press it again, and it'll completely disappear, and then it'll be on the bottom right of your screen after pressing it. You can press it 3 times for all those 3 options. Alright, and we just got health packets for doing that. The green ones refill a little bit. We also just got a speed propeller, which makes our ship a bit faster. I don't know if this would be a good speed game. Bring that up as we get a speed boost. Like I said, we're talking obscure. There is not a single full, complete Let's Play of this game, traditional style. No commentary type of thing. There are incomplete ones, including my original incomplete Let's Play, which I stopped because I rage quit after a live stream that was 2 hours long, ended up not saving. There's Rams and Name Cod's incomplete playthrough, though I don't think he's ever going to finish that one. So if he ain't going to finish, then I will. So yeah, and also I think it's probably good to go back and modernize it, because I had a very cringy voice back then. Any of the people who have watched those old videos probably know. Alright, that was a very good time to get that, considering how low we were getting. But yeah, let's kill this thing now. And there is a score system, though I don't think it ever means anything. And you also see Zeppelins flying around. Those will attack us in later levels, and we actually have means to counter them in later levels too, but not yet. And there are... I think I still missed one. I forget if it's 19 or 20 that's in this. I don't know if I missed it or if it popped up as like a secret thing there. Alright, and we also got another extra life, so we're at 5. You'll burn through these eventually. Yeah, as you can see, they aren't even bothering to attack us yet. Well, now they are. Alright, and did we get... Yes, we got all 20 life rafts. We'll see how long we can keep up the 100% streak. Now, mission 3. Now, we have a different one. We have to destroy enemy Zeppelins. So, now we're actually going to figure out how we deal with them. I think the music might be a little buggy. Alright, here this is. You press Q to use these. And what these do... okay, that's a bad time to forget the button. It's E. Yeah, I might die for a very stupid reason. Now, this is probably one of the weaker aspects of the game, is trying to hit these things. The aiming is, frankly, terrible. Because the depth perception really does not allow you to hit these things with these. You can see I just shot so many of those, and now I'm about to die. Yeah, it's really hard to avoid them. Those are some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Because now we're going to hit E, and see how difficult it is. And that was just one of them. We have to get 3, if you remember. That's what it said. We have to get 3 of those in order to beat this mission. So, already a difficulty spike, but it's definitely the most annoying aspect of this game. If you somehow end up playing it, though, like I said, you're unlikely to. You have to either get a virtual machine, which means you have to have a computer powerful enough to where that's a realistic option. You have to actually have a Windows XP machine. And on top of all that, you have to own a copy of the game. Or, I mean, I think it does still work on Windows 7, but I wouldn't be able to test it. I only have Windows 10 computers. Luckily, I do have a computer that is powerful enough to run a Windows XP VM. So, and I did own this growing up. Like I said, the reason I know about this is because it's a game I played as a child. It was one of my first video games ever. I know, starting off with the big hitters. Yeah, when I was really young, I was really into PC. Because I played PC before I ever played a Nintendo system. Yeah, the audio is definitely a little bugged. That's unfortunate. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Maybe in editing I can superimpose the music tracks from online, because they do exist. You'd be surprised, this game actually does have some good music. Apparently the composer for this actually went on to make compose bigger games in the future. Like, the composer of this game, Jeff Van Dyke, also worked on Alien Isolation. You bet you didn't know that. I didn't know it for a while. Alright, okay, I still need to kill more. Did I even see any on the way here? I haven't been paying much attention. Okay, we got 4 life rafts. We got another one of these. Okay, there they are. Let's destroy this ship first. It's easier to destroy those. That's 2, and we still need 1 more, and I'm going to die before I'm going to be able to do that, aren't I? Yeah, I got like so little health. Nope. I hate the Zeppelins. There we go, and mission beat. If only I didn't get hit that last time, and I would have an extra life going into this next mission. And that is mission 3. Okay, mission 4. Locate and destroy the enemy radar station. Hint, sink the enemy destroyer quickly. Alright, now this is where the difficulty spike comes in. And yeah, that's totally not a trap, giving you speed boost right in front of a minefield. That's another thing. Every so often you'll have randomly appearing minefields. That's not annoying at all. Another power-up, you can see this, and this graphic's clearly messed up, is a speed boost. And this is just meant to screw you over, isn't it? Especially since you already get the speed boost at the start of the level. It's a good time for that. These speed boosts are essential for some parts of this game. And there's also just about a big bout of nothing for this part. Here's a ice turret. That's what I'll just call that. Simplistic, you know. Yeah, it makes it, you know, quicker getting through some of these sections. And I think most of the music is random. There's tracks specifically for classic mode and arcade mode, and they just sort of randomized through the missions. I should have hit that. You can see there's a life in here. Let's see if we can... Nope. I tried. To be fair, that was probably my best bet of getting through. Because, yeah, of course, early 2000s games, the collision's a bit iffy. I think I'll leave that for now, if I can. Now, I don't think these are the radar stations. And yeah, there is no story for this. No outline story. I don't know if there's a manual for this game. I mean, we never had the manual, so I wouldn't know. Okay, this might be a good time. Okay, I think... Virtual machine issues. I think my keyboard just sort of didn't work for a second in the virtual machine. Now there's two areas. You can see there's this area, and then there was the other area. I think this is where we're supposed to go. You can see there's a bunch of ships that's throwing at us, and our goal, of course, is to beat this radar enemy station right here. And that gives us the stage exit. But, and there is a but here. The stage, we can do other stuff in the stage. You saw there was another path over here. And another gate opened as well. Now, back that way is the other parts of the stage. Okay, I think, yeah, this is... I don't know if this is a different path or anything, but we will destroy this and see if anything comes of it. Okay, this was probably the easy way to get in, because you got invincibility going in. Yeah. I heard another sound pop up. I think it's just an enemy. Yeah. There weren't any life rafts on the stage, you might have noticed. There wasn't any place to drop them off either. Very sure it's going to confirm that right here. You can see 0 life rafts, and yes, these early missions are significantly shorter. Mission 5, rescue 6 life rafts and exit within 90 seconds. This one sucks. Otherwise, bow your way out. It is really tough to exit within a minute and a half with 6 life rafts. You almost always have to bow your way out in this level. You have to be really, really fast in order to do anything else. Not to mention, not have any animations prolonged. Like, I'll go for it, even though that kind of contradicts going for 100%. See, we're already 30 seconds down. We have the 6 now. We would have had the 6. I think we're dead. Okay, so we have all the life rafts we need. We just now need to make it into the exit in time, but that's really not easy. That was probably a mistake. That was probably a mistake. I have a hard time seeing how I don't die on the way. If I die, that essentially ruins it. Yeah, because we have 23 seconds to make it. And who knows? Maybe I remember this wrong, but yeah. You can see we're going... I think we're not going to make it. We're going too slow. Invincibility is amazing. Yes, 5, 4, and it's gonna axe us off. See? Yeah, we're... And if this happens, it's not a bad idea to restart. Because there are better ways to play through this level. To prepare yourself for that enemy battle at the end. If you try to speed through, you're going to fail. I made a couple of mistakes, sure, but you're going to make mistakes doing that. That's just a fact. So it's better to try and prepare yourself to make sure you're able to combat the enemies effectively, because trust me, it is really difficult. They do not make it easy for you. I mean, tend to keep this in mind. You're almost halfway through the game at this point, mission-wise. How'd that not get him? You see what I mean with this freaking collision? Yeah, so we might spend a little bit on this one. Yeah, we didn't, and there's also other ways we can go. We never went this way, for example. Yeah, we probably aren't going to 100% this one, just FYI. We're really low on health going into this. Yeah, and it's pretty obvious we aren't going to be able. Okay, here's a good weapon. Now, Q switches between your different weapons. Now, for this, we're only going to need the fire. And it's really self-explanatory what fire does. Hold up. Okay, you can see... Oh, that was unfortunate. But you can see it rewarded us with getting more life rafts. It actually gave us like a health pack that we wouldn't have gotten if we just rushed through trying to get Speedy with 6. Now, it's still hard. There's a lot of enemies you have to kill in order to win this. And you will die at least once, if not multiple times. As you can see. You can catch ships on fire with this, which is amazing. In my eyes. Now the thing is, it's really, really difficult. We're gonna die again. See, we're probably gonna lose. Because this is really, really tough. I might have to make some cuts in editing. There we go. We're out of here. Now we're going to go into the next level with 1 life, which is the most annoying thing also. Well, actually, I forget. I don't know why the camera shifted. You see, we didn't get all the life rafts. Alright, mission 6. Destroy the enemy oil rig near the exit gate. And we here have another power-up. Submarine. You can turn into a submarine. It's pretty self-explanatory. You won't be seen by above-ground turrets. So you can see there's a bunch of them that we're just able to skip through here. You can see these ships do not see us, though that will change with some later on. And we aren't able to fire as well as a submarine. We can only shoot 1 missile at a time. Meet the biggest downside. So you can see it takes forever for us to kill this bigger ship as a submarine. Like he said, we only got 1 life, so I wouldn't be surprised if we game over very soon. Which, that's the thing. This game's really tough. You're probably going to game over your first time going through it. Unless you played games like this before. And also, as a normal ship, you can't destroy submarines. You can't attack them. Unless you have the power-up that that guy is using. Oh, did I just bump into them and kill them? I forgot you could do that. So, yeah, you can see I do not have the best options to kill these guys. I'd be better just waiting until I became a normal ship again. See, because now I can do my side shot. You can see the submarines can still attack me. You're probably best just to dodge this stuff. So, and I think these are enemy spawn points. Like, these help enemy spawn. I remember all the details. It's been a long time since I played this. Ever since that... Like, I haven't played this fully since that playthrough. Yeah, you can see we can't shoot these, which is a bit annoying. Oh, this area sucks. There's a normal ship. We're probably gonna die here. Get away! Yeah, because those things make it very difficult to get through there. It's a normal ship. We just want to try and get this thing down while they can't kill us. So yeah, these ships, there are ships that will see you and there are ships that won't see you. Usually the ships that will see you have a way to attack you. Like this one. You came at an annoying time. I could just do that. Geez, if we end up succeeding, then we're just gonna barely scrape by. It's not worth waiting for that. Meter goes down too slow. I mean, we got one over here anyway. And you can see we actually needed to go through this area. Is there anything worth going over that way though? Oh yeah, there's power-ups over there. Actually, this might save our lives because there's a health refill. But we have to, I forget if there is a way to exit out of this. I don't think there is. I'm clicking keys. Oh, I just accidentally pressed this one. This is for when you're on fire. You can summon a whale who will put you out. Come on. This is useful though. As that sound effect would indicate. Alright. Now, back over. You can see these ships are coming to us, which means... Are they? I can't tell. Either way, we're bypassing them. Another one of those. I think we'll need it though. Over there, so we can just sort of bypass you. We can get this one set. I think now we're at the end of the level. Up. There's a reason they give you this. Heck, there's a reason they have all those turrets there. It's because they want you to use the submarine. Yeah, so there we go, and that should be the end of the level. Another level with no life rafts. I think we're gonna do one more mission, and then that'll be the end of the episode. Mission 7. Eliminate the 3 enemy carriers guarding the exit. Yeah. This is probably where it starts getting more difficult. I can't remember the specific part to where we start getting 20-minute missions, and yes, they are that long. And eventually you get 30-minute. You get near the end of the game. So I forget the turning point. I remember when we were younger, it took us a while to get through. If I remember correctly, it's probably around mission 10 to where it starts getting really brutal. So I remember that's where I had the most trouble as a kid. This spinning in circles is really doing us good here. Okay. Got invincibility. Is it gonna last long enough for us to actually kill that thing? I'm playing with fire here. Oh, yes, but okay. Well, this is a great chance to show this. So yeah, we've got our fire put out, which is probably going to be very helpful. You can see those guys from all the way over there are able to attack us, which is a little annoying. This lighthouse, by the way, is just scenery. You can't actually attack it. There are a number of things like that. How did it take that long to kill one of them? See, the collision's so wonky. And I'm out. Okay, I gotta go over to get this life raft anyway, so. Ah, here's a different kind of plane we didn't see before. Which sort of drops more targeting. A more targeting type of attack. Where'd it go? Okay, I think it just vanished. I'm okay with that. See, how'd that not hit? See, how did I not kill this? Collision's so wonky. I killed one of them. After 50 shots. Come over here. I didn't get any of them. And yeah, there are life rafts in this level, which is nice. Another thing I can't shoot. Could you all stop following me for a second? If you could, that'd be so nice. Okay. I don't have anything to attack him with this time. Oh, here's another kind of turret that just kind of hides until you get close to it. The enemy variety isn't bad considering the kind of game this is. And I think the story behind this game was it was in cereal boxes. So yeah. Especially considering stuff like that, it is pretty decent. I really do not need that yet. Okay, and I forget what that other attack is. How? Oh, by the way, smaller ships, you can just run into them and they'll die. Trying to save this until I need it more, which is probably now. I have another one. Okay. I need a refill to attack these Zeppelins. Yeah, let's just run into him. And I think you actually do take a bit of damage for doing that, but it's easy. Gonna destroy that. Destroy that. I don't know what those are for. Still kill them. I mean, if it's to protect those guys, then come on. We might die here. I just kill these real quick. Okay, yeah, that's a spawner, I think. I'm curious if these actually give me anything for killing them. This might be stupid. And I think it was. Yeah, because we're probably going to die here. Yeah. I mean, that is the bright side. If you do get a game over, you don't have to go back further any levels. Wow, we took a lot of damage already. They also give us a lot of life rafts for doing this. Is this a bonus mission? I never went to the other gate. I bet the other way is this way is supposed to go, and I just did a bonus thing for nothing. Well, I guess it ain't for nothing. I probably get something for getting the life rafts. Oh, these things suck. Okay, there we go. I couldn't even see that. There's stuff over here. Not much. There's one life raft and some ammo to try and kill these things with. The collision bugged for a second. Apparently it was good. Like, you could see the effect touched it there. Now I'm out. I bet there's plenty more of them. I think those things' purpose is to suicide into you. Okay, that's a fire one. We gotta avoid that one. Because those things will burn you. It's their sole purpose. Let's see. So get the whale. Okay, just suicided. Yeah, it's like to chip your health down just a little bit. Which, of course, considering this game, that can matter a lot. Well, I would have liked a little more from that, personally. Can I shoot you down? Oh, I had the wrong one activated. Ah, that's annoying. I can't do anything until this... Why'd he give this to me? I think it's so I can, like, sneakily get this done. But can I get this sneakily done? I can do that. It was probably a stupid thing to do. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. Okay, now we're gonna start getting attacked by the turrets. Yeah, you can't collect life rafts while it's a submarine. Well, this sucks. The mines make this so much harder than it should be. Any of those I miss? Oh, there's a turret in this. I had to get that. Oh, bunch of life rafts for doing that. Oh, and this is a mechanic we didn't really get to see. But if you wait too long for some of those life rafts, then the sharks will come and get them. It's not all life rafts, though. I mean, we got 31 life rafts in this level, by the way. If, like, that's not a lot. Alright, now where am I supposed to go? I can't believe it. The map's actually useful for once. First off, I get to deal with you. You die, all of you. Yeah, I'm asking too much. That's the thing, the game doesn't pause when you're doing this. Okay, I'm assuming this way is the way to go. It has to be, because there's no way the other ways. This level's been too long. Yeah, this is the way we have to go. Yeah, these levels can be pretty big. Oh, God. These are the most annoying things to deal with. Ah! I just barely avoided getting burned there. Ah, and I'm gonna get burned. I'm gonna get burned. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, getting through this part without getting burned, you'd have to be a madman. Or get lucky as, like, crazy lucky with collisions. I just want to get these things dead. I need the whale. Again, come back here. And yeah, this ship damage is really being annoying at this point. Do not want to shoot in this area. Oh, that's an annoying thing they did. The way this area is, that is very, very annoying. Ooh. Okay. I'm at 39, which makes me feel like I missed one. I'm gonna go back for a second. Yeah, I got time. There was something fun about doing that. Alright, I should be near the end of the level by this point. I mean, I'd hope. After all this time, right? Yeah, this is definitely where it starts getting lengthier. Alright, I think this is so I can kill submarines now. Because that's what this is, which thankfully isn't as bad as killing... Okay, it's right behind you too, so you know where it's gonna be. And you get a lot of these too. It's probably a good idea to just get these dead. These things. Oh my god. Where's the fire? It should get rid of it, yeah. What are those doing? Well, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get a game over. Yep, I'm dead. I got a game over. Unless zero counts as life. Does zero count as life? That'd be the most savior thing that could happen right now, and it does. Great. After this, I got a forced game over after this episode. Yeah, this level's a little annoying to finish. Yeah, difficulty spike, length spike. Because the level ain't over just yet after we get done with this. Yeah, collision's a bit funky with this. Yeah, we gotta do both of these. Hey, if anything, at least I'm giving you a lengthy episode for my comeback. Oh, big plane. You are a big plane, which means you should be much easier to hit than most of them. Yeah, we got a bunch of carriers here. Take a minute to destroy. With this invincibility while we can, because it's limited. Go. Luckily, the fire from a destroyed ship does not put you on fire. I think I can finish the level now. Yep. And I got a 1-up. This is a bad time for one of those. Did not let me collect it. Excuse me? There we go. And end of level. 41 life rafts were collected. How many were there total? Yep. It didn't let me keep them because I didn't cache them. That's stupid. But yes, this is the end, and thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry for taking forever to start uploading videos again, but I think I chose a pretty decent game to come back with. Battleship Over Thunder. Hopefully it doesn't take me long to get this up. Yeah, this is part 1, which was missions 1 through 7. Next time we'll tackle mission 8, and however many more we're able to get through. See you then.